Shavuos is a holiday that doesn't have many halachot that are germane to the holiday itself. However, there are some minhagim, some customs that are connected to Shavuot that everybody knows about. And we'll try to review these minhagim, or at least the two major minhagim that are, maybe three, that are connected to Shavuos. The first one is that there's a minhag. And this is noted in the Shulchan Aruch by the Ramah. There's a minhag to put grass on the floor in the shul and to set up trees. That's what the Shulchan Aruch says. There are two things. One, you put grass on the floor, and then you stand up trees, I guess, in the front or someplace where everybody can see them. Now, these two statements are not the same. Grass, trees, they're not the same. We know that some Acharonim, some Poskim, were very much opposed to the idea of putting trees in the Beit Midrash, or in the Beit HaKnesset, because in our time this has become a kind of non-Jewish symbol. Well, I guess what the reference is to Christmas. Christmas, people buy a tree, like an evergreen tree, and put it up in their house for some reason. Well, I'm not going to discuss the reason. But it became kind of, they took it over. They took over the minhag, or the custom of setting up a tree, and as a result, there is opposition. The main opposition is brought in the name of the Gaon of Vilna in the Chaye Odom. The Chaye Odom was a Talmud of the Gaon of Vilna, and he quotes generally accurately what the Gaon has to say. And so the Gaon, not only the Gaon, but the Gaon was the one who said that you can't have a tree in shul. So I think that generally it's true that today the grass may be enhanced by flowers, but certainly not by trees. I have never seen a shul in which they put up trees in order to celebrate Shavuot. First of all, I mean, it's very nice to put up trees in the shul, or grass and flowers, and this is a nice thing to do. But it's not perfectly clear why these flowers or trees have to be put up at the time of Matan Torah. But it is true that Matan Torah was an outdoor event and took place, so to speak, in nature. Nevertheless, it's not perfectly clear. So on the one hand, Am Yisrael, the Jewish people, have accepted the minhag of beautifying the shul with kind of living grasses or flowers. On the other hand, they stop short of putting trees in the Beit HaKnesset today, even though the Ramah says in the Shulchan Aruch that trees are part of the deal. You also put trees, ilanot. You put trees in the Beit HaKnesset. Today, we generally avoid putting trees in the Beit HaKnesset. We put in grass and flowers, mostly flowers in flower pots, in order to beautify the shul and prepare ourselves for the Chag of Matan Torah.